I understand your concerns. Are you on?
Yeah, for you.
Hello. My refrigerator. Yeah, it's running. Oh, come. This is not an insurmountable task.
Yeah, for you again.
Hello. 7 days? Stop calling me! Please! Just getting up supplies.
It's Herbert! Herbert! What is he doing down here?
I just want to speak to the mayor.
Get that rat-headed freak out of here! He doesn't deserve to live among us!
Did you not understand that your sentence was permanent? If you do not leave now, I'll be forced to place you under arrest.
Mr. Mayor, please, just hear me out. All I'm asking for is a few minutes of your time. After that, you can do with me as you wish.
Well, seeing as you are a good young man and never did cause any real trouble among here, I'll allow it, but only for a few minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. You know, for the longest time, I wanted nothing more than to have a nice, pointy head like all the rest of you. I wanted to be the same. I wanted to fit in and be accepted. After being thrown out of the city, I thought that growing a pointed head was the solution to all my problems.
Go tell it to Oprah, why don't you? Hey, let the rat-headed boy speak.
Yeah, Mayor, it's Oprah.
She can hold.
What I'm trying to say is that I soon realized I was so wrong for thinking that. My point is,
Your point? But you don't have a point!
but that's exactly my point. You don't need a point to have a point.
Is it just me, or is this making absolutely no sense? Hey, you lost me back at points.
What I'm trying to say is that just because me and my friends don't have actual points doesn't mean that we're pointless. We're unique, and we all serve our own separate purposes.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. This here's Gordo. He may not be as gifted as all of you when it comes to intelligence, but he's more powerful than 10 of our strongest men combined. With the littlest effort, he could lift those enormous blocks we've all struggled with while trying to create that pointed tower in Town Square. And you know, I'm sure if you just asked him, he'd be more than willing to help us.
Of course I would. As long as I live here, with you fine people.
Well, why not? We could use a good strong man like yourself if we ever want to do
And this is Copernica. I know for a fact that she's a genius architect. You know, so far, no one in this town has been able to create a proper plan for that thing that even allows it to stand upright. But she could do it, man. Know it. She could envision a marvelous, enormous tower that touches the sky.
Well, she can stay too.
Say. Okay, that's all fine and dandy, but there's still one problem. The same problem that we thought we had already dealt with. And that's you, Herbert. Do you have a point? Because from where I'm standing, sure seems like you don't.
Well, I don't really know what to say.
Well, of course he has a point.
I do?
Yeah, you do. Don't you see, Herbert? What for you? I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be stuck back in the brain pool, and I'd be so depressed with all those bullies making fun of me. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have realized that I shouldn't take their words to heart. That I shouldn't listen to them, because I was special in my own way. You made me realize my strength.
He's right, Herbert. I was miserable in the place where I came from, but I'm as happy as I can be now, and it's all thanks to you. You showed me that I didn't need to be like everyone else to fit in, but you gotta realize that the same applies to you. So you may not have a point, but why does that matter?
God, you're right. I don't need this thing. Oh, come on, people!
Herbert, I think I might have made a mistake, and I want to invite you back to live in the city of Point.
No, wait! I don't want to come back to Point.
Son, what are you saying? The people want you back.
Yes, Herbert, come home.
No, you don't understand. To me, Point is a place of hatred and prejudice. Point is a place that makes people feel terrible about themselves simply because they're different. If I come back, it's no longer going to be Point. If I come back, there have to be changes. From now on, there can be no laws that forbid our citizens from being unlike the rest of the population. Everyone's going to be accepted here. Everyone.
That's perfectly fine by me.
Cheese.
Then things unfolded, just as Herbert had hoped they would. The people began work on the massive tower in the center of town. This time, things went much more smoothly. Copernicus' ingenious architectural skills, Gordon's incredible strength, and the effort of all the people in the town, the tower quickly rose to enormous heights. And in less than a month, under the leadership of Herbert, the tower was completed and remained a testament to what a little diversity could do.